Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yep. Last we left off, we began our exploration of Zenwu Temple. Actually, we started here at this little worship shrine, went out, there's a little path to the left down there, which took us into those little buildings. It's just full of rebels, some items, um, nothing particularly difficult. Although I am trying to use this one-handed sword, and I'm still trying to get used to it. So, but yeah, the enemies here are definitely stronger because even the little mob enemies are very very dangerous. They could probably kill us in a couple of hits. But yeah, but we just kind of pressed on. Yep, through the building, upstairs, across the little bridge here. Took care of the little flag bearer guy over there. Yep. Back down where we encountered our first little winter lantern type enemy. Yeah, he's a flag bearer that causes despair just by being in his line of sight. So, yeah, and despair in this game is an instant death. So, you have to be careful with those guys. Yeah, because I didn't realize it the first time. I wasn't paying attention. So we did get despaired, even though I backstabbed him. But went back, cleared the enemies out, took care of him again. This time, fully prepared. Still have the little mind clearing boluses. So continue down where we knew there was a pot lady, like one of those enemies that tend to drop, feathered upgrade materials. So took care of her. What else did we do? I think we found the shortcut back. Was it the shortcut down? Yes, the little shortcut ladder that, like right there. You can, right there. Yep. So now we had that. Went up the ladder into the main, I'm guessing, courtyard of Zenwu Temple right over there. A bunch of rebels, a bunch of flag bearers, zombie dogs apparently. Yep, zombie dogs that inflict despair as well. So, yep, just kind of cleared that out. Found a note referencing some sort of ritual going on. Just want everyone to keep praying for that. So, something's happening up here. I think they're trying to resurrect someone with one of the chisels, or one of the relics anyway. That's my guess. But cleared out the courtyard over there. Some more items. Well, we also did die to some random mobs because I think we got hit by one of the cannon shots and died. Blech. But we cleared out the courtyard, found the way forward past a dancer guy who we've encountered before. One at the Worship Rise, another one up in Cloud Spire. There's two of them here so far, and they both respawn. So if you want to practice, this is probably a good place for that. Dancer guy up the ladder, through some more buildings, past some spike traps for some item we gave to Wu Gang, which unlocked enemy armor, so we didn't have to farm for them. So just more feathered enemies, benedictions, no weapons, which is kind of surprising. I haven't found any more weapons, which is, I would have expected, at least another axe for sure. But I don't know. But yeah, just more benedictions. The second dancer guy was guarding a chest with another flask upgrade material, which did I use? Yes, I did. Okay. I didn't quite remember if I used it or not, but I did. He was pretty strong. The one guarding the chest was particularly strong because he used not only the frost mask, but he also does fire as well. So, took care of him, grabbed the item, went downstairs. Did we go downstairs? No, there's no way down. No, we had to go up. Did we? I'm trying to remember. No, we went down, unlocked the shortcut, went back up stairs, crossed another bridge into this building over here. Um, Found another despair guy guarding a little ladder, like little elevator bridges things. Mhm. Found the Zenwu priestess lady who's been helping us along the journey we've been helping. She was kind of, resting, getting her strength back after dealing with rebels and turncoats and all that stuff. But found another room full of little jars that with the madam's insects in them. Cleared out the jars, and then found another jar lady in there, which is a good thing we cleared out the room, because that would have been really bad. So, beat her up, got another brilliant feather, ladder down, and then we encountered a corrupted rebel elite bruiser guy, kind of guy. Yeah, this one's particularly strong. Could have gotten it first try, but I had my item over my temperance instead of my flask. So when I needed to heal, I accidentally buffed my weapon, and he kind of smashed us in the face. So, yep, had to do the run back. Came back to his little room again. Instead of fighting him, I went out the door, tried to grab the shortcut out here. Got grabbed by the guy up there, because there is a bird enemy up there, a fully feathered enemy, who kind of, I'm guessing, does an auto grab once you get in range. And he just kind of automatically attempts to grab you anyway. He does his grab attack. But I was kind of in a rush trying to get this shortcut open, so I didn't quite see him. So he grabbed us, took out like 3/4 of our health. I just kind of ran away from him to open the door. Came back, dealt with him. Went back inside, dealt with the corrupted rebel bruiser. I don't think he gave us anything in particular, just like another level. Oh, the rebel bruiser guy gave us our first radiant feather. Yeah, radiant red feather. So it's our first one. We need another one to upgrade our weapon to +7, but it was our first one, so... in that same room with the corrupted bruiser, there was a little interaction point. Worshipped the idols and memories of the past. Learned a little bit about our past. Our mother, I'm guessing Wuchang's mother, had complications with her third pregnancy for his little brother. Sister Yu went to temple to get some elixir for her, but father wouldn't let her use it because he was worried about the kid, the unborn child. So I'm guessing that's the catalyst event that kind of had Wuchang and Yu leave home. That's my guess anyway. So, yeah, tragedy probably struck the Bai family, or the Bai family. Came down here, unlocked this door, which was a very nice surprise. Went out the gate over there, climbed up this little sidewall to get into the roof on this roof. Got some items. There was a little ledger up there. I dropped it down for the demon pendant, which increases fire damage at the cost of physical damage. And that was it. That's all we did. Yep. Made some good progress. Between episodes, I didn't really do anything. I did, use some upgrade or the flask upgrade. I made sure to use that. But other than that, it didn't do anything. So all of our equipment items are going to be the same. I just changed out the armor visuals, and that's it. Although I did mean to change the spells. I want to try this one out. And what do we want to use? Tongas? Nah, not really. Something relatively quick, but I'll use that one. Now that'd be our main range. Okay. Yeah, so didn't really do anything between episodes, just change out our looks. And today we're just going to continue on in Zenwu Temple. I have a feeling there's a boss coming up. We did spot one from the rebel camp past a shortcut door. I think he's over there somewhere in that little, past this little courtyard. But this courtyard has some fully transformed feather enemies, a Tang Palace maid over there in that gazebo. So there's going to be some tough enemies out there. But yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to continue forward. The boss, depending on how difficult he might be, it be, she be, who knows. Depending on how difficult that fight is will depend on how far we get. From what I can tell, it's a humanoid enemy, so it's probably going to be difficult, or at least challenging. But yeah. Yeah, so that's the plan. Just going to continue forward. All right. Shall we just get to it? Let's just get to it. Still want to try out our one-handed sword. Yeah, I did rest, so the guy is up there again, as you can see. Yeah. Oh, there are two different enemies here, huh? Yeah, these guys seems like... Help out Mr. Rebel Soldier here. I want to deal with the palace maid myself, so... Full-grown Mercury. Let's clear out this guy as well, so... Ooh, nice. Full burn. I think he's weak to burn. Yeah, I think these feathered enemies are weak to burn, so if you can get any fire, that'd be good. Yeah, I think the boss is up there, in that little corner. I think it's a doorway just above our heads. I think that's where he's at. So, yeah. Are you considered a boss, or are you just a regular enemy? Alright. I think you're just a regular enemy. Is she trying to path to us? Yeah, she's trying to path to us. Okay. No, you're just considered a regular enemy. Alright, well... Soon. There we go, you're burned. That's what we want to see. Auto dodge there, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna like this little spell we picked up last episode. Was it last episode or the one before that? Yeah, it applies like a little auto dodge onto us it doesn't last very long, but it's there. Like if we get low on health and we're trying to back off the heal, pop this little spell, try to give us a little bit of insurance. So, alright. I'm guessing this palace maid will respawn because she wasn't a boss like the other ones. Okay. But this way should lead us to that little soldier. Yep. Alright, I want to give this one a try again. Yep. Alright. He dropped Mercury, Brilliant Feather. Yeah, this is the guy that kind of rained arrows on us when we first got in here. So it's a nice little vantage point, I would say that. And so that little forest. I think that's the same forest that the White Elder's in, I believe. Maybe, question mark. But I think he is anyway. I don't know about this little combustion. It sounds nice, but it's a little flamethrower, and it's roots us into place for a bit longer than I want. It does do good burn, but I didn't like it rooting us into place, so. Alright. Yeah. Some more. Oop. So this is probably, yeah, the door up here is probably one-way door, or it's not open from the side. If you interact with it at all, no, can't even interact, never mind. Let's gotta check it out. Can't even check if there's any stuff inside. Alright. Thought that would be a door we could open, but I guess not. Oh. Mr. Door Guy. Thank you. Mine Lotus. Okay. Well, since there are the spare enemies in here, those are good things to have. Alright, so. Alright, let's just see what's up here. Well, let's get a quick peek. See if there's any enemies. Alright, yeah, this is the boss room. Yep, yeah, that's it. That is definitely the boss. I'm gonna head back to the shrine, spend our, get a level up in here, and it's humanoid enemy. He's probably a rebel then. And rebels take advantage of lightning, so I have a feeling he's going to use lightning. I'm assuming anyway. I'm assuming he's a rebel of some sort, like a rebel commander. Because what we saw from the refugee camp is him being, again, humanoid. Alright, where would you want this? That could always work. Oh, there's the agility right here. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Okay. Nice 8 points in defense. Some more agility, which means we have some more damage. Our items are pretty much solid. Alright. Just want to make... Okay, just checking. Alright, let's go face check this boss. It's not going to be fun. So... health pill. You on there. I'm assuming he's lightning, so... I don't have anything that counters lightning, really? Oh, we can use that. We'll do that. Increases lightning damage negation, which is probably going to be useful, but... Alright, let's see what this guy is. See if my hunch is right. He probably has a weapon, so we could probably try and sword counter. Alright. Yeah, so we have that ladder, so we can come up through the camp if we want. Alright. Shall we? Yeah, lightning.
Just in time. I'll present you.
Oh.
When Father is resurrected. The South General.
Okay. Well, that little dash attack took out half our health, so that was not fun. Okay, so this is the other rebel commander. Yep. Alright, so I was right. Lightning. Alright. So now the question is, what's the quickest way there? Oh, I forgot to change this out. Stick with the poke. Stick with the poke. Yeah, let's stick with the poke. So he has sword counters, so we should be able to make use of sword counter. While they're busy fighting each other, let's just run through. Alright. Can we whistle for this fight? I want to check. I'm curious. So we're probably going to have a death here because we're trying to whistle.
Just in time.
Okay, no response.
I'll present your head. My Father is resurrected.
So we can deflect that, but we can't actually cause him to... Oh. Alright. So we can deflect that slash, but it won't stun him. We'll deflect damage, but it won't stun him, which is good. If I can time it right, I can avoid that damage. But it looks like the gun roots him in place, so best bet is to rush him when he's shooting, try to get a backstab on him. So that was... Alright, So that seems like a good plan. I have a feeling he has a second phase, kind of like the other rebel leader. Alright, so let's hope his second phase isn't too crazy, but I have a feeling it will be. Alright, so it's just so far it seems straightforward. I just gotta hunker down, get my timings down. Alright.
Just in time. I'll present your head on a platter when Father is resurrected!
So he has a slight tail when he's doing that little slash. Ooh, that was a big shot.
Storms asunder! Assault! General Birkin!
His sword twitches just before he does his thing. Ah, that was a different slash. I didn't mean to do that. You probably could deflect all 3 shots, but I'm not quick enough. Alright. Alright. He's not too bad. He's not too bad. I just gotta sit down and learn his moves. So, this is probably gonna take a little bit. I didn't really look at our damage. I think our damage is okay. But... Alright. So at least we can sword counter that one dash move. That's nice. Although I can already tell he's going to be kind of annoying with his little floaty move away move.
I'll present your head.
Oh, I thought it was something else. Thought that was something else. Yeah. Ah. I saw the tell, but I wasn't quick enough. Alright. I like how he can do 3 shots with a muzzle-loading musket. Video game logic. Oh well. Again, I just gotta learn the tells. So. Oh, that Storm Ward Palace pill. Not palace pill. It seemed to help. It did seem to negate damage by a good chunk. Although I have a feeling I'm going to need to change out my armor because I think my lightning negation is pretty low, or low relative to all the other stats. So, all right, we'll do this anyway. Probably lasts like a minute.
I'll present your head
Yeah.
when Father is resurrected. The song, General Birkin.
All right. I have a feeling we don't want to be standing in some of those spots. What? I dodged. Whatever. Yeah, paralysis is going to be a thing. What is it? Oh, it reduces our damage, which sucks. But, alright. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Yeah, there's 50% madness. Let's try this again. This time it's much quicker, but
I'll present your head
go.
when Father is resurrected.
400, not too bad. Alright, so we have a little bit of leeway with our timing. Ah, that was a good one to do. No, I keep sword countering on instinct, on reflex, but I mean, you can deflect his bullets, but you can't recover from your deflect the next one. So I gotta ease up. Damages seemed okay. We gotta use our charge attacks a bit more often. It seemed like it was able to interrupt some of his moves. If we can charge attack, like if we see him wind up for a combo or something, if we charge attack, it should stagger him out of it. That's what I saw. At least that's what I noticed. Yeah, when he levitates in the air, his little downward attack, that seemed like the perfect opportunity to get behind him and backstab. So keep an eye out for that.
Just in time. I'll present your head on a platter when Father is resurrected.
Yeah, can't quite deflect the other one. There we go.
Thunder above.
Ah. Thought the pillar was gonna help. Gotcha. That's what I was waiting for. It roots him in place long enough. Ah. I forgot you can dodge out of our deflect. Ah, thought I had it. Oh, come on.
Stones asunder.
Go. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted this.
General Burkett.
Dance break. Reapply. Alright, good. I wasn't sure if that would actually count. Oop. Alright. Combo continued. So now we should do less damage to him. Should have used the health bill.
Stones asunder.
Oh, that was a good opportunity to backstab.
Thunder above. I won't allow you.
No, I thought that was it. I got hit.
Assault. General Burkett.
Oh, nah. Alright, I thought I had the block, but no. I dodged. I thought I'd go. His swing had a bit more reach to it than I thought. It reached behind him a bit further than I thought. Oh well. That was a good attempt. Yep, that was a good attempt. Alright. I'm starting to get the hang of it. There's not just visual cues you have to listen to look out for. There's also audio cues. He'll do like little sayings when he's going to do like a thunder attack, so that should help. But yeah, basically the same idea. Try to stay close, but he does like to float away for some reason. But yeah, plenty of opportunities to get a backstab on him if we're angled right. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Just in time. I'll present your head on platter when Father is resurrected. General Burton! Thank you.
Came out slower than I thought. Ooh. Top off.
Storms of thunder!
I thought.
General Burton!
Thank you. Oh, I thought I was. I thought I had that timing down, but no, I was too soon. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I just gotta listen to his yelling because he does say a particular line when he's gonna do a lightning attack. So yes, for Max Madness, we'll die quicker. So now if he run out, he'll probably kill us in like 3 hits. So. Alright, so we need to get some more Storm Ward pills. We'll see what we can do without it. Can't see.
Just in time. I'll present your head on platter when Father is resurrected! Storms asunder! The storm!
Gotcha.
General Burton! Storms asunder!
Gotcha. Alright, not too bad. Apply this just in case. There we go.
Father's return!
Let's get a stamina back. I would take that trade all the time. We apply this, charge attack.
Yeah. And yet, such skill.
Alright. Bai Wuchang defeated the rebel leader. And I forgot to turn off my notifications. We got the Zenwu Temple Key, Secret Missive, and his armor set, and I believe a spell as well. And so, alright, not too bad, not too bad. Alright. Nope. Alright. Yeah, wasn't too bad. Just had to get some of the timings down for him. Alright. Yep, there's that yeah, sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. But yeah, as I was saying, yep, there's that shortcut door that we saw earlier from the refugee camp. So we could definitely see into this arena. So we can't talk to him. I wonder if we quit or reload, it'll yeah, he wasn't too bad. Yeah, he wasn't too bad. Pretty straightforward. Luckily, he didn't have that much of a moveset, but I mean, once I figured out that he'll some of his lightning spells he'll telegraph with him talking. So once I figured that out, that kind of helped with that little thing. So after that, it was just, you gotta look at his tells, get the timings down, look for the opportunities to backstab. The best one's probably when he jumps in the air and comes down with the attack. Try to dodge behind him and then, charge heavy. If you're close enough and he does his gunshots, then that's a good one too. Oh, he's gone. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I thought he would stay. I thought he would stay a while and listen, but oh well. Anyway, he'll probably turn up again. All right, so we got a few things. A true origin pill. Did we get this from him? A valuable elixir taken from within Zenwu Temple. Created from angelica and dried human placenta, this elixir strengthens one's muscles and bones and nourishes the body. Wenxiu always carries at least one for emergencies. This elixir can heal even those on the brink of death. Yeah, so we got this from him. Right. We got Temple Key. A rough copper key, seemingly able to open a set of gates at Zenwu Temple. The temple has been under lockdown and guard ever since the rebels attacked. No one outside now knows what goes on within the temple walls. Bad things going on. I'm pretty sure they're attempting resurrection of something. And secret missive. Secret missive upon which the mark of an eyeball is engraved. Yep. This arcane art is far more intrinsic than you can fathom. If you truly wish for the Sovereign's return, heed my command and let reverence guide your every move. Well, the eyeball we've been seeing every so often, particularly at Revenant Temple. So, yeah. So I'm guessing whoever the eye is responsible for is our main antagonist of the game, probably, maybe. Oh, we got twin blades. Thunder's Call. An exotic weapon from Southern Archipelago, this blade boasts a distinctive shape and was crafted from rare black ore. Wenxiu stumbled upon the weapon upon mysterious circumstances and convinced the idea of using it as a conduit for Zenwu Temple spells. After extensive studies, he integrated it into his military arsenal, wielding it to channel thunder and lightning, leading to triumph in countless battles. By using temperance to enhance the power of lightning, the weapon reaches unparalleled heights of might. Yep, buffs lightning damage applied to the weapon. Yep. A lot of twin blades. I was hoping for maybe another spear or longsword, but oh well. And we got his armor set too. South General's helmet. A magnificent and remarkably durable bronze helmet fitted with antlers and amber beads. The final piece. Excuse me, sorry. The final piece in reviving the sovereign bestowed to Lin Wenxiu by the nobles through he failed to realize it's merely a ploy. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Again, I gotta clear my throat. Yep. Reviving the sovereign bestowed to him by the nobles, though he failed to realize it was merely a ploy. Yeah, something's going on with this resurrection. I don't think they're going to resurrect who they think they will resurrect. Nope. So, yep. Tough road made from cotton and armor plates designed to protect vital areas. Zhang Shanzong's death scattered the rebels. If they were to be united once more, the sovereign would need to be revived. Yep. Shang's Winsong. Yeah, I don't know how to. I'm very bad at pronouncing Chinese names. Iron vambraces lined with stitched leather, reinforced with irons. Protection. Yep. Yep. Boots made from cowhide, designed to be both lightweight and warm. So I guess the rebels are trying to revive their sovereign, but I guess it's a ploy to revive someone else. Based on the word noble, probably some like emperor, maybe the Tang emperor. It'd be my first guess. But no spell. Oh well. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah, he wasn't too bad. Pretty straightforward. Again, I just had to learn his tells, figure out my timings to sword counter. Yeah. I forgot that you could sword counter, then immediately dodge out of it if you succeeded. There's a very, very quick recovery time to dodge from a successful sword counter, so that definitely helped. Deflect the first bullet, dodge the next one, and then the one after that. But yep, look at all those heads. But all right, not too bad. All right. The only way forward is this way. Hopefully we get to a shortcut of sorts. Although we did unlock another shortcut before we enter the arena. That little ladder down was probably one of them. But all right. Yep. Thigh high. Apparently we can't hop this. Alright. We'll keep him alive just so we know where we are. Alright. Oh, there's wannabe hero. Right. That's probably the way forward. Did I grab this? Yeah, I did grab this item, but I didn't quite pay attention to what it was. Alright. You probably watched us fight the general and were like you were impressed and all that stuff, right? Is that right?
You stole my rightful prey! Ugh, just forget it. I'm bigger than you and won't argue over spilled milk. Did you hear? They resurrected Zhang Xiongdong. Even in death, that miscreant crawls back to cause havoc. If it's Shen Yonzhong's head you're after, count me in. Whistle once when you're ready, and I'll be there post-haste.
All right. Well, if you listened to the whistle, I would have, we could have taken this guy on together. But
if it's Shen Yonzhong's head you're after,
we should be able to open this up. Yep, temple key. Nice. All right. I don't remember this little area. Hold on, I'm curious now. Where does this take us? This doesn't open from the side. Yeah, okay. It's another shortcut. Okay. I was just curious. Just curious. Gonna make a quick pit stop. I don't think I have anything for anybody. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for anybody. Oh. Okay. It probably dropped from an enemy that we couldn't get to, maybe? I'm just checking, making sure. All right. All right. Another level. Don't mind if I do. I'm curious to see what the rest of this tree is all about. A whole bunch of feathers. Oh, that's just a projectile thrust. And what's this? All right. Just kind of like a slash around you, I guess. Ooh. Conjure a tornado, you say? I mean, other than all this, extra magic and feather, I don't know. We'll take it back. We'll go here for this vitality. So, all right. Yeah, let's go on a bit further. Well, nah. Well, yeah, screw it. We'll go. I'm having fun, so let's do this. Alright, so this way forward. Let me get my inventory straightened out. Bunny buns? Bunny buns. No. Eh. There. Yeah, big feathered enemies. Tight corridors. Not fun. Oh. Rebel.
Just you wait.
All right. Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of starting to learn that you gotta wait for them to finish their combos before you strike. That improves your chances of causing them to stagger. Or flinch, anyway. It's another one of those despair guys, huh? Alright, let's get it on the hot bar. There's another one. Yeah. Not what I wanted. We're gonna get despaired. Oof. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Well, that's the perfect place for him. Thank you. All right. That could have been bad. I will not lie. Lantern fruit. I should probably start using those. Although they didn't seem to last very long, so I don't know how useful they are. So we can go down, we can go up. Take a little peek. Little peek. As that goes down further. Multiple enemies in that big room. Okay, that's not cool. Oh. What the hell is that? We were hit. Technically, we were hit by something, but what the hell hit us? I don't know. I don't know, game. Go. Just gonna cheese these guys, at least one of them anyway. We got one of them. That's all we really needed. Put that on too. All right, let's get our butts kicked. Waited too long, probably. Oh, shut up. Alright. So this looks like an optional room. Okay. Blood of Changhong. We got that as a, I think a pre-order bonus. I think it's like 8,000 mercury or something like that. Cloud Piercer. Oh, is that a longsword I see? No, it's a spear. Okay, never mind. I got my hopes up. Oh, very good strength. Poise break makes the effect more potent. Crafted from blueprints originated from the Southern Archipelago that Senwu Temple obtained through a maritime trade. The spearhead and body are linked by a sophisticated mechanism. Once ignited, the gunpowder inside detonates, delivering a tremendous impact that penetrates deep into the enemy's flesh. Despite its incredible power, this weapon is challenging to wield and demands precise timing for effective use. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Still want another longsword, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Okay, so we have to drop down to that item over there. Alright. Brilliant feather, sure. Alright, do we see anything else? Nope. No other interaction points or anything? Nope. Alright, so it's like we have to go up. Yep, up to another one of those fully feathered enemies. Alright. Alright, I thought I saw something. Up here, past these guys. Alright. Check and see if I can break anything. Alright. So this way is forward. Is it just him? That's what I want to know. Right, it looks like it's just him, so this should be okay. There we go. Instant burn. Thank you. You dropped an origin pill. Thank you. Guarding your red mercury. Yep. This ladder up is probably the way forward, would be my guess. Salt rush. Another dancer guy. Oh, lovely. Yep. Alright, so where are we? Lantern dude. Oh. Alright. Come down here so I can burn you. almost burn you. Like that. Alright. Let's get over here out of his range. There we go. You gave me a Storm Ward pill. Thank you. Alright. So I can't get to him any nicely anyway. Alright. You within range? Yes, you are. Trying to judge distance. Ah. I'm just gonna... Ah, I thought I dodged. Alright, sword, give me another... Come on, give me another one. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's like he dropped something. Yeah, we are high up. We probably could drop down, but it might kill us. Or it might lead us to where we can't go from. Thank you. This little building, yes. We were down there, where that guy was, right there. Ooh, there's an elevator. Right. Check. Take the leap forward. Yes, I know, I know. Alright, we'll do it. Ooh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Radiant Feather. Boost one of our weapons to +7. Most likely the longsword, but... Sword? Right, so that's another one of those mine guys. We're gonna get to spares. Oh. Luckily, when he dies, you know, he stops causing despair, so that's good. Go up or down? Let's go up. Hoping this leads us to the elevator. Ooh, stairs down. Hold on, let me check. Oh, is this where that, what's his face is at? there's the fire dancer. Although I think you have to go through the traps here to get to him. Soul grass, that's a full heal. Can't get through this. Alright. Dead end. Cool. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Invisible bridges. Lovely. Alright, let's grab this item. Actually hit him, huh? If you're gonna hit sit. Oh, I was hoping you would fall through the little traps. Oh well. Where am I getting hit from? I was getting hit from something, and it was really, really, really getting on my nerves. What the fuck? Alright, so his stupid little, he'll shoot out little fire projectiles. I guess if you're close enough, you get hit by all four of them, and it's just a one shot at that point. Whatever. That was a lot. I'm gonna pause here, hopefully get back to him, and I'll see you when I get back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. It wasn't that bad of a run through, so I hate these guys. Yes, alternates. Yep. There's gotta be a way to. Yeah, that attack right there does a ton of damage. What the f... Alright, so when he summons those little masks, they actually track you before they launch. They don't go in a set direction. That's bullcrap. But anyway, I'll be right back. Well, I'll just show you the run back. It's actually not that bad. I hate these dancers, guys, so much. They should be a glass cannon-y. They should do a lot of damage, but then they should, you know... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it should be like a glass cannon. Well, they should be like that anyway. At least I think so. You know, they do a good amount of damage to you, but if you're quick enough, you don't have to deal with them. But if you're slow, they'll obliterate you. But, so yeah. Run past this guy, up the stairs, up the ladder. Alright. here. Through him. We'll drop down. Downstairs. This guy would probably just run right by. Like that. Oop, over here. Up the stairs. Up the stairs? Up the stairs. Yes. Up the stairs, through the thing, down the ladder. Through the spike traps, which alternate. Alright. Pick up stuff. Alright. That's kind of useless here. I want to see what this does. It takes 5, so we're going to have to... There's probably more room where he is if we just rush him, but... I'm curious to see what this spell does. Alright, come on, mate. I need any time now. There we go. Oh, that sucked balls. That was really terrible. That was really terrible. Whatever. Alright, that was pretty, a lot better, I'll say that. That charged R2 knocked him over, which definitely helped a lot. We got Lightning Force. Benediction. Let me guess, increased lightning power at the cost of physical? No. Now, lightning damage now increases the lightning damage enemies take. Oh, that could actually be pretty good. Especially with the twin blades we just picked up from the Southern General. Alright, that sucked. We're not going to use that. I need a good projectile. Oh, there's... This is probably what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh. Worth. Alright. I'm gonna hopefully try and find the exit out of here while trying to remember there's a spike trap here. Okay. So we came in from the stairs. This leads us that way, where the feather guy was at. But there's other stuff around. Let's go back up. We're gonna leave the mechanism alone. there was another way down. Right here. Or it was just an end. Never mind. We can always drop down and find out, but it's probably death, and I don't see anything down there. Benediction stone. Yep, that sounded like death. Alright, so we gotta go up. Through the mechanism. Well, yeah, we just see what it's... Let's pull the lever, see what it does. Oh, there's the elevator, so that's the shortcut. Sweet. Alright, so that's the elevator shortcut down to where the particularly tough, what's his face? Rebel guy, the Rebel Bruiser was down there. Yep. And I did see some items on the edge of these little planks. I think it's actually one over there, but... Yep, that's one of the leech monsters that we found in the woods. Yep. Purple chameleons? The temple secrets may lie ahead. Yep, right over there. Yeah, one of those doors. Alright, that's probably gonna take a few attempts just to navigate it. We're gonna take this elevator down, go to the shrine. Yep, see there's an item right there. I wonder if we can just, hop off. Ah. We could probably do that. We could probably get there from that. I'm going to try. Probably a bad idea, but we're gonna try. Right here. Ta-da! Oh, another radiant feather. Definitely worth. Definitely worth it. That's probably as far as we go. Yeah. Okay. We did activate the mechanism, so the elevator should come back down when we call it. Yep. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna head back to the shrine and we're gonna call an episode. Go. These guys are still pretty strong, so. Alright, nice. Back to the shrine, thank God. Hello. You're gone, you probably had something to say when we defeated the Southern General. Alright. Anybody have anything for us? Nope. Okay, cool. Ooh, almost another level. Here we go. Long swords plus 7. Nice. And we can still get some more health. Alright. Alright, and with that, I am going to call an episode. This one was a particularly long one. Did not mean for it. But, yeah. Yep, continued on in Zenwu Temple. Yep, just cleared out this little courtyard over here with the 2 fully feathered enemies. Some rebel bruisers, a Tang Palace maid who's not a boss, so she probably respawned. We'll probably check real quick. Yep, she's back. So she's a pretty, if you want to practice on her, it's probably a good spot to do it. Yep, and then after that, went out to the little balcony over there, found that one rebel that was pot-shotting at us when we first entered the camp. Took care of him. He was guarding a brilliant feather. Came back over here, kicked down the ladder that we first saw when we came into the temple. So that would lead us back to the refugee camp if you ever wanted to. And then there was a set of doors. Now the other side was the Southern General, Liu Wenxiu, I think it's, or Wenxiu, or Wenzai, or sorry about my pronunciation. The Southern General of the Rebel Army, who wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. He's a little challenging, but not impossible. Yeah, so the hardest part was just trying to figure out his tells and kind of get a feel for the timings. So once I got those 2 down, he was actually pretty straightforward. He has several opportunities where you can get behind him to break his stance with a backstab and do a critical on him. So the best one's probably when he hops up into the air, does like little downward poke, I think is what he does. I think he stabs. So if you time it right, you can dodge behind him, do a charged heavy attack, break his stance, backstab, bam. So, yep. But other than that, he was actually pretty straightforward. Not too bad. Didn't have second phase, thank God. 'Cause I had a feeling that could have been really bad if he did. But took us a few tries. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. Sword counter came in claiming clutch again. You know, deflecting bullets, dodging the next one, deflecting sword combos. Yeah, this will, if you pull this off, it'll negate all damage from one attack. So since his little quick charge attacks, like his quick slashes that he like zooms forward from, you can use the sword counter to block the damage. It won't stop him. He'll continue through, but you can definitely like negate the damage from that. So that was actually really, really useful. But yeah, again, all in all, solid boss. Challenging, but not infuriating. Yeah. The only infuriating part would be his like little teleport dodge thing that he uses this spell. That. Yeah, so he'll like dodge out of the way and it's kind of meh. But other than that, he's solid boss. Yep. And then we continued on through him, up the little scaffolding, found the shortcut door back to refugee camp where we first spotted him. Wannabe hero was up there. You know, apparently we took his prey from him, but I tried the whistle. I did, but you wouldn't respond. So I guess the next boss, they revived the Sovereign. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but apparently they revived him, so we should be able to call Wannabe Hero for that fight. Did a quick rest at refugee camp and then continued through the temple. Just fought some more enemies. Just like try to get as many nooks and crannies as I could. Found a like little side area with like 2 fully feathered enemies. Kind of cheesed them from above with fire pots and ranged spells. Took care of one, half health the other one. Went down, finished him off. Found another weapon, a spear this time. So I might switch over to that because this looks pretty cool. Yeah. this, the unstoppable force. Ooh, that could be very nice. That could be very nice. So that'll dodge an attack. Alright, well, we might give spears a try. I might like this. Although... no, that's a steam. Gunpowder, I think is what I want. I was thinking about. Alright, but anyway. We might give spears a try. Look like to get some good ones. So, yep, we found the spear, that particular one. This one, the Cloud Piercer, as it's called. Ooh, really good scaling. So we'll definitely use this one. Drop down for I think it was a Radiant Feather down there as well. So that was definitely a good find. Yep, climb back out, continue forward through some more fully feathered enemies, another Lotus guy we just plucked from range. Went back to that one of that main building over there. I think it's that one over there, I think. Where we fiddled some switches, lowering and raising some bridges. Just kind of followed nooks and crannies, found our way down to another dancer guy. Yeah, he killed us twice, I think. Yeah, he killed us twice. Yeah, those guys, I don't like those guys at all. Mainly because I don't know how to deal with them yet. But, yeah. But luckily the third time was the charm. A long sword, just kind of plucked out a spell at him, sprinted towards him, just kind of wailed on him, charged heavy, apparently knocked him down. I think we got him in an opportune time and knocked him down. We just kind of wailed on him then, so he wasn't too bad then. He was guarding a chest that had a lightning power, does more damage to lightning. So that's pretty neat. We might use it. I don't know. I went back to the building, found our way to the little elevator shortcut in this building up here. We spotted it last episode, but we couldn't bring it down, so we did finally manage to activate it. So now we have that shortcut back up to the building. Saw a hidden path. There is an invisible bridge or walkway that leads to a one of those doors. So we're definitely going to need to do that probably next episode. Probably the first thing we do next episode is that door. Because I have a feeling I'm going to fall down a few times trying to get the path right. But, so, yep. There was an item on one of the ledges on the elevator that we used the elevator to get to it. It was another Radiant Red Feather. So now we had 3. We used 2 to upgrade our longsword to +7. So everything's coming up pretty good. And that was it. Yeah, that was it. Yep. Died a few times to mobs. Well, not really mobs, but stronger enemies anyway. Yep. Found the Southern General, Rebel Southern General. Yep. All in all, we're making progress. Yep. We learned that the resurrection. They were trying to revive their sovereign, the rebel leader. Don't quite remember I don't know how to pronounce his name, but they were trying to resurrect him. Apparently they succeeded, so I guess he's the final boss of the temple. Probably at the top, probably up there, be my guess. But yeah, well, hopefully we'll get there. Maybe next episode, maybe. Hopefully. But yeah, doing pretty well. But yeah, that was it. Next episode would just be more Zenu Temple. Try to clear it out. Hopefully get to the end, but I don't know. We'll see. It really depends on how many nooks and crannies I get myself into. But anyway, but again, that is for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.